Remember, in the course of discussing movies, the host will spoil plots. You've been warned. Listen to their screams. Greetings, ghouls and creeps, and happy Halloween. Welcome to Listen to Their Screams. And this is our special Halloween episode. This is our Screams Family Holiday Special. And we are being joined by some special guests. Of course, I am here. I am one of your hosts, Dave. And joining me is the other host, Ike. Ike, how are you?
I'm doing pretty spectacular.
Well, that is good. Happy Halloween. And as always, or not as always, I guess. Thank God, not as always. We are joined by our wives. Wow, I just literally set it up right there at the beginning, didn't I? We're being joined by the wives. Monica, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Okay. And we're joined by the other wife, Kayla. Kayla, how are you?
Feeling spooky.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know why. I don't think it's related to Halloween. I think this is other issues. Literally go 2 minutes into the thing and I'm already taking a jab at the wife. That can't be good. That's not smart on my part. So, I love you, Monica.
Correct.
As we said, this is our special bonus episode for Halloween. So before we dive into the main event today, which is a trivia game that Monica and Kayla are going to host, pitting me and Ike against each other again, like we do with our trivia games. Let's take a few moments. Let's talk about Halloween, some of our memories and our favorite things. Monica, let's start with you. When you think Halloween, what are some of your favorite things that come to mind?
Honestly, I have some great memories from my childhood, but more than that are the memories I have with my kids. I have 5 boys, and they loved Halloween. I mean, just loved it. And it wasn't just the candy. I mean, they loved it. And having 5 kids and not being the CEO of, Pfizer, a lot of costumes are expensive. So we would, throughout the year, I would pick up stuff here or there and we would put it in this big bin. And the kids were so creative and came up with their own costumes. And it was just so much fun. So I think that is probably my best memories, are actually the memories with my kids.
Yeah, that sounds like a psychological experiment. Let's put a bunch of costumes in a bin and let's see what the kids choose. And we'll know who are the ones we got to keep an eye on. Based on what they choose. Let's see. Cute pig, you're cool. What the hell? He picked every knife in the bucket. We got to watch that guy.
And that was our middle child.
But you speak was in past tense. What do you? I think we're still keeping an eye, aren't we?
We are.
He might be an earshot. I might be careful.
True story. And, we had a couple of Halloween parties where the kids invited their friends, and we had one little girl who came as what I can only be described as a 6th grade, no, it would have been 4th grade, 5th grade slutty pirate.
Yeah, pirate hooker.
And right, and she was doing handstands in the middle of the dance floor, so we had to take her aside and gently tell her to go put some sweatpants on. We had another kid who came in literal blackface one year.
Yeah.
I mean, we had some fantastic, just hilarious stuff. So that definitely, the kids part of it was those are my favorite memories.
Yeah. Do we dare tell the story that of one of the Halloween parties where I scared the shit out of all the children?
Oh my gosh, there are some kids that are still in therapy over that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell the story now that we brought it up.
Well, it was the same party, but a lot of the kids, about half the kids had gone home. And we had an authentic, movie quality Michael Myers mask. This is before you could buy them in Spirit Halloween. I had ordered this one actually for my job, and it was $150. So it was quality. And Dave, we had this backyard, and we had a chain link fence, but it backed up to across the street was this spooky grain elevator.
Yeah, weren't we showing a movie or something, like projecting a movie or something in the backyard? Or
no, we were just all in the backyard.
Oh,
The
okay.
kids were running around, and So Dave walks down the street, comes around the house.
Yeah, I didn't just wear the mask. I had coveralls and all.
Yeah, he had the coveralls and everything. Fake knife, whole 9 yards. And he just slowly is walking up the street. The adults all knew what was happening. So
wait, hold. Yes,
two
the
of them
adults knew what
stood
happened.
at the door.
Yes.
And as soon as the first kid saw and stopped and was looking, and then slowly you see all of them. And then you hear the first scream, and 2 of the parents go inside the door, lock the door, and are holding it closed as this entire group of kids is beating on the door, freaking out. We had kids that started crying, and at that point, then he took the mask off. And yeah, there are still kids that are in therapy over that.
Yeah, well, this is after one kid kicked me in the shin.
Yeah, one kid did try to take you down.
Good times.
Good times.
Well, that kid was the main character.
If you can't cause a little psychological trauma, what good is it?
I know, it's the best part of parenting.
All right, so Kayla, what traumatic Halloween memories do you have as a child?
Man, I don't think I have any traumatic ones. I don't know. I was gonna more say, actually, I do have a traumatic one that happened today, actually. So every year, me and Ike, we always get the Pillsbury Halloween cookies when we carve pumpkins every year since we've been together. So almost 10 years at this point. Tell me why nowhere has those cookies. Nowhere. Walmart, Dollar General, Publix, 2 Walmarts. Let me mention that. Nowhere has them, but they have the elf ones. And I'm like, it is October 22nd, and they have elf ones out, but no Halloween ones. So yeah, I'm actually a little bit traumatized by that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little upset I'm not gonna have my cookies when I carve my pumpkin. But
Aww.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But other than the traumatic, absence of cookies, what else do you kind of associate with Halloween? Any other good memories?
Honestly, I just something that we've recently started doing is I've made a list of 31 movies of like ranging like from like really scary to like hocus pocus, like fun Halloween movies. And we try and watch 31 movies for 31 days of October, and we're almost there. We only have like 6 movies left, so we're really close to beating our list.
Yeah, and we've never beat it before, so this will be the first year.
Yeah.
And not even any cookies to celebrate if you do.
Exactly.
Unreal.
Yeah, I know.
Unreal.
Wow. That is traumatic. It's, Ike, what are your memories?
Oh, wow. So I think for me, obviously as a kid, I think the big memories that I have is, there were many a year where we would go to like a haunted house. In Indiana, there is one called Fear Fair that we would go to. There were also a lot of years where I would go to Kings Island for their Halloween kind of festivities in Ohio. So that was really cool. I think the other big thing is just, always trying to like watch scary movies, carve pumpkins. Kayla and I, we always go to pumpkin patches. We actually went to one yesterday. And it was interesting because, in Florida, it's not really fall. It's like, 80 degrees outside. But we went through like a corn maze and it was, it was fun. And we went, grabbed some pumpkin, ate some food. So, it was fun. It was interesting, going to a pumpkin patch down here. But yeah, that's kind of my thing is, always carving pumpkins, spooky stuff, whether it be a haunted house or some sort of haunted attraction. And then, always watching scary movies. That's a big one.
Yeah. When I was a kid or when Monica was a kid, there wasn't as much of that kind of stuff to do, right? It wasn't.
No.
There weren't nearly the attraction. I mean, there were some haunted houses and things, but most of those were like in the big cities, right? Like you had to go to Indianapolis, being in Indiana, and things like that for that. But when you're little, that's not even an option. So it all centered around primarily the trick or treating. Yeah. And the TV specials, right? You always waited watching, the Charlie Brown, It's a Great Pumpkin and the Garfield and all the different TV specials when they came on. But it was always there was always the build up for, trick or treating, and then the insurmountable task of picking what you're going to dress up as, and how you're going to do it. And of course, that was back in the day of the Ben Cooper costumes and the plastic things that would go on with the plastic mask with the rubber band. So it was, if you got one of those, it was always choosing what character and different things. But I always loved Halloween and everything else, but there wasn't the commercialism nonstop like it is now, and it all kind of centered around the night itself and the trick or treating, and then the picking of the costume and stuff like that. So, so I'm glad there's a lot more to do nowadays. It's a lot more fun. So,
Okay, so I just want to interject, Kayla.
Yeah.
The Pensacola Supercenter has the pumpkin-shaped sugar cookie ready to bake on aisle A36.
Yeah, we looked.
Really?
Yeah, it says that it's in stock, but it's not.
What?
Okay, hell, don't use precious airtime for this. Just text. Just text. We don't.
All right.
The whatever place is not paying for sponsorship. Don't do this.
No, is that the one on 8970 Pensacola or the one on 2650?
Literally straight up just ignored.
Or
literally just
4600.
Okay.
There's like 12 Pensacola Supercenters.
Yeah, there's a lot of Walmarts.
How many Walmarts does one town need?
Pensacola.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dave's head's gonna explode. Okay.
Are you finished? Come on. Criminy. Well, God, that you just completely blown everything. Wait, we were having fun, talking about memories, and then you pulled this Shopper Sally shit. What the hell? Come on.
I also do want to take a moment and ask you guys a question, everybody.
Is this on topic?
Yes, it is. Is it just me? But when you think about your youth, was it not much colder? Like, I grew up in the Midwest, and I remember going out and trick-or-treating and having to have, I went one year as a cheerleader, and I had to have, a turtleneck underneath it and, tights. And now it's like you could literally go as, a beach volleyball player in, a bikini and, Spanx.
Yes. It was colder. Again, we're not going to talk global warming and all that kind of stuff. Don't. Just quit.
I was on topic, though.
Barely. You can't be on topic to get to another. Quit. Stay on topic of what we're doing here.
Okay.
Criminy. This is not a wives rebuttal. This is supposed to be a festive.
I just want to point out that if you stress me out, I will start eating again.
Well, okay, and then I will just simply remove you from the call, and Kayla will have to give all the questions.
All right.
Anyways, but
happy Halloween, motherfuckers. Well, hopefully everybody out there is having a good Halloween and has lots of memories and doesn't have to put up with this kind of bullshit for their holiday. But anyway, I'm just so guessing that if you have a significant other, you are putting up with a touch of this. But Monica, as always, takes everything to the next level. She has to overachieve on everything.
I do.
Wow, unbelievable. Wait till we carve pumpkins. You always said you wanted to be a Dateline special. Maybe they'll label me the real life Michael Myers.
Nice. Put on the mask.
All right. Let's take a break. Because I feel like I need to get more scotch. And when we come back, we'll have our trivia game, which, for whatever reason, we are allowing Kayla and Monica to lead. This ought to be interesting. So stick around. Make sure you subscribe to Listen to Their Screams on your favorite podcast platform. Also, make sure you look us up on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, TikTok, and Slasher. All you have to do is look up Listen to Screams. That is Listen, the number 2 and Screams, and you can find us there. Also, make sure you go and buy yourself a Listen to Their Screams t-shirt. You can find all of our shirts at tinyurl.com/Screams Shirts.
And welcome back to Listen to Their Screams, the fantastic family Halloween special. My name is Monica, and I am Dave's significant other. And
Significant.
I am significant. And
And
I'm here with Kayla, Ike's significant other. So we're going to go over the game
Hold on.
rules.
For the listeners, I think they need to. They can't see you, but I'm pretty sure when you said family, you probably put it in air quotes.
Maybe.
All right.
All
go ahead.
right. So we're going to start with the game rules. Number 1. Kayla and I have each prepared 10 questions.
Oh joy.
Rule 2.
Monica, are your 10 questions on topic?
They are.
Okay.
I sent them to Kayla so that she would know.
Okay. Good deal.
Yes. So we will alternate asking questions.
And both Dave and Ike get to answer every question.
And they will alternate who answers first.
Okay.
If you get it correct, you get a point.
And the show host with the most points after the 20 questions wins the game.
Now, if there is any confusion or disagreement, Kayla and I are the final say on answers and judgment calls, just like we are at home.
True.
Can we trust you to be fair?
It's iffy on me, but I feel like Kayla will. So, yeah.
Kind of like it's iffy when I've asked you to not eat candy on the air, but you're.
I'm not eating candy, I swear.
Well, for the sake of our listeners, please don't scream when your pants go on fire. Liar, liar.
I am not eating candy.
All
I
right.
would own it. All right. So, are you two
I don't know.
people ready?
People.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
that's the best, the most sympathetic thing, the nicest thing she can muster. People.
Yeah.
Yes, we're ready.
All right. Kayla, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Okay,
I can start.
which one of me or Ike gets to answer first on the first question?
How about whoever reads the question, their spouse answers first?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start. So, first question. How did early New Englanders protect their homes from evil spirits?
Okay, so we're going historical. I'm going to guess. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with like modern tradition. So I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say that they put out like pumpkins, like a jack-o'-lantern, to protect their homes.
That is very incorrect. Not even close.
Well, let's say we give David an opportunity to
Yeah,
answer.
so I know not to say that.
You're giving him hints.
Well, damn, because I was going to say the same thing, but I guess I'll say something different now.
Should we wait for both to answer, Kayla, or should we just tell them immediately how wrong they are?
No, I think you need to wait for both of us to answer because
Okay.
what if I'd given the same answer?
No.
Well,
I'll
if
be straight up and honest because that's what I was going to say too. That they would, that's how the origins of jack o' lanterns and stuff. That's what I was going to say too. So I'll be honest. That's what I was going to answer. So
No.
No.
yeah, we know that. Now.
She said no.
Okay.
So the answer is by hiding their shoes in the walls.
Why?
Well, I don't.
Shoes in the walls. I don't
That's just a Tuesday night around here.
Right?
know.
I have a hole in the wall for my shoes. I just do it.
Doesn't everybody do that?
All right.
Fair enough.
Question 2.
Okay.
There are 13 Halloween movies in the series. There is a supporting character that occurs in 3 of those movies. That supporting character, however, dies in 2. Who's that supporting character?
What the holy hell?
I know, right?
We don't
I think
even
I
get
know
to. Shut up, Isaac. Shut up, Ike. Okay, well, if there's 13 movies total in the series, right?
Yes.
And that's anything related to this series. Well, I do know there are 13 Halloween movies if you count the Rob Zombies and everything.
Yes, there are.
And
I said there's 13 Halloween movies.
No, you didn't.
Did I? People in the other state?
She did.
Thank you.
Of course, she's going to take your side. But okay, so boy, this is going to be a chore. The whole thing. So there's a supporting character who's in 3 movies and dies in 2 of the 3.
Yes, and this character is also in each movie played by the same actor or actress.
In all 3 movies.
Yes.
Well, that's peculiar.
And
You know
thought
what?
my chewing candy was loud.
Is loud. It
It's
is loud.
All right, what's your answer, Dave?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Nothing comes to mind that would fit the bill here.
All right, we'll throw it over to Ike.
My best guess is Dr. Loomis, Donald Pleasance, because technically he dies in the second movie, but they kind of pull a little bit of a retcon and they bring him back for Curse. And I think in like the actual ending of Curse, he dies too. I know there's.
Hold on, I don't think you understand the question. This character appears
in
3 of the Halloween movies.
It doesn't matter. He answered the question.
Donald Pleasance. Yeah, Donald Pleasance only appears in 3, 1, 2, and 6. His
answer was Dr.
Okay,
Loomis.
so that's not correct either, but we'll go back to that. The answer is Marion Chambers, Dr. Loomis's nurse. She is in the first, she is in Halloween H2O, and then she is in Halloween 2018, and she dies in both H2O and 2018.
That's true.
That is true.
And Dr. Loomis, Donald Pleasance, is in 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, he was in 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that he was in those.
Huh. Okay. That's
All right.
Good question. All right. Back to you,
Next
Kayla.
question. Which U.S. state produces the most pumpkins?
It's a good one, too. Well, I know it's not Indiana. It's not Florida.
Good job, man. Good job.
We got 48 more to go.
Yeah, right. It's not Hawaii or Alaska. So only 46 more to go. Let's see here. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say, I don't know why, but I want to say Oregon for some reason.
Okay.
Oregon, huh? No, that's not where I would be going. I don't know where I'd be going. I'm going to say, damn, I don't know what I'm going to say. It's an intriguing question. I'm going to say something weird like, I don't know, like Tennessee.
Both of those are incorrect. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, it is Illinois.
Really?
Really? Oh, wait. You sent it to me. I knew that.
Oh, really?
Really?
Hey, that's where Haddonfield is.
Did you read
that's
anything
true.
that was sent to you? Because
Apparently not.
I read all of it, but it was days ago.
All right.
All right. Next question.
We're doing great, Ike. Just so you know, we're doing great here.
I know.
Yes.
Over 3.
I just want you to know I've got a notepad out here to keep track, and so far I can keep track of it in my head. All right. So what does the word Halloween actually mean?
What does it actually mean?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to say that it has something to do with. Well, I don't know how to describe it or how to narrow it down, but and I'm I'm pulling this from Halloween 3. So here we go. I'm going to say that it has something to do with the where the line between the living and the dead is the thinnest. So it's something to the effect of I don't know, like a Day of the Dead type thing, something of that effect. Sam Hain Rising. I don't know, something in that vein.
Okay.
I don't even know how to describe it. That's not much of an answer, but whatever.
And Ike.
So, I mean, it's kind of in the ballpark what he's saying, but like I know it's like a pagan holiday. So, but the pagan holiday is like All Hallows Eve or something like that. So, I think it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be kind of like a Day of the Dead like type thing, like the day before the dead rise or something like that.
Okay, so here's the answer, because Ike is close. The actual meaning of the word Halloween is hallowed evening or holy eve, because Halloween, as you know, is, while it is a pagan holiday, traditionally it actually came from Catholicism, because in Catholicism you celebrate All Saints Day, which is November 1st, and the night before is All Hallows Eve. So Halloween is actually short for All Hallows Eve, which would be hallowed evening or holy night. So I don't know about Kayla. I think Ike got it.
Yeah, I think it
Yep.
was close.
I think
Yeah.
so.
All right.
One of us
Somebody's
has
on
to get on the board.
And as usual with these trivia contests, Dave is fighting from behind. That's always how this goes. Oh boy.
Okay, next question. What is having a fear of Halloween called?
Oh, that's
I loved this one.
that's interesting. Is it holophobia?
Oh wow.
That was best guess.
Holophobia. If that's it, I'm gonna. That sounds so funny. Why has nobody made that movie? Or maybe they have.
Looking it up now.
Oh God. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a guess for that one. Go ahead.
Okay, the answer, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's samhainophobia.
Oh,
Like Sam Hain. Okay.
Yeah.
Sam Hain.
Interesting. That's funny.
Dave. That's funny.
That was pretty
I am totally writing the screenplay for Holophobia.
good. Honestly, it could be either a fear of Halloween or fear of like halitosis or something.
Or fear of walking down a long hall.
Well,
True.
you're just giving away my entire script now.
All right. Next question. What is the origin of bobbing for apples?
Huh. Well, I felt like I should have read up on Halloween history a little bit, knowing this was coming.
Right?
I'm going to say that it has something. I don't know. I'm going to say it has something to do with hiding oneself from Sam Hain on All Hallows Eve.
Okay. And I.
So my guess would be is that it was some form that it was some way to like to preserve apples like back in the day, like you would put apples in water and it somehow either protected them or preserved them in some way.
Okay. You are both incorrect. It actually is fortune telling.
Oh.
A basically each apple represented a different suitor, and when they would pick the apple, it predicted who that woman would marry.
Oh, that's cool.
What's that going to do with Halloween?
I don't know.
Why-
I'm just
why
telling
was
you
that
that's
brought
what
into
it
it?
was.
Everybody want to get married on All Hallows Eve? I mean, what? I don't.
I don't know. And I
All
think it's also important to note that whichever apple the woman bit into represented her her future husband. So that's kind of a little creepy. Or telling. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, next question is a true or false.
All right.
So, true or false? Harry Houdini died on Halloween.
I'm gonna say that's false.
Yeah,
I think
I think it's false too.
So I don't remember. I'm thinking. I like to think that I'm a little bit of an expert on Harry Houdini, and I don't remember him dying on Halloween.
Okay, so both say false?
Yes.
Okay, it's actually true.
Really?
He died on October 31st, 1926 from a ruptured appendix.
I knew he died from a ruptured appendix because if I remember correctly, he either got shot with a cannonball for one of his acts, or like he had like somebody punch him or something. So I remember he died from like a ruptured appendix. So I knew that, but I didn't know it was on Halloween. That's spooky.
Yeah, it is. All right. In the movie, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Who does Linus mistake for the Great Pumpkin?
Oh my God, that's easy.
That is Snoopy as the World War II flying ace.
Yep, it's 100% Snoopy.
You are both correct. Dave is on the board.
Yeah, but still behind.
That is correct, too.
We actually just watched The Great Pumpkin, Kayla and I did.
We did.
Ah.
Cheater.
I didn't know it was going to be on the test.
The test! I like how he calls it a test.
I didn't know the quiz was going to have that.
Okay, next question. What is the most watched Halloween movie of all time?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Is this Halloween as the topic or Halloween as the series?
Yeah, I was about to specify as a topic, not the Halloween, not necessarily the Halloween movies. Not saying it couldn't be that, yes or no, but just the Halloween movie.
Gotcha.
my
Wow.
instinct wants to say Halloween, but something tells me that it's not. Something tells me it's probably some kind of like other like Halloween-esque movie. I don't think it's Hocus Pocus, because I think that Hocus Pocus wasn't an actual theatrical release when it came out, I don't think. Oh man, let me think. I don't think it's Great Pumpkin. I'm trying to think of any other Halloween movie that there had been. Okay, so I'm gonna go with what I want to say, which is Halloween 1978.
Okay.
Oh boy. So it is where it's the topic Halloween, or does it man, it's like I want to know how loosely it can be tied to Halloween. Let me see. So damn. Mercy, I don't know. I got to foster a guess there. But I don't have one without just completely copying Ike, and I don't want to do that because if that's right, it doesn't benefit me. I don't know. I was going to go with my gut, and it's not really a Halloween movie, but Halloween is in it. So I'll just guess it. I was going to say E.T. because Halloween is in E.T., but I don't think that's a very good guess. So that's just what I'll try.
Okay. So you both are incorrect.
He just announced lower prices.
You watching the news?
My phone just turned on. I don't know.
Joe Biden.
Okay. So the answer is actually Hocus Pocus.
Really?
And then number 2 is Halloween.
And there he is again. He's getting it done.
Please.
Throw your phone in the corner, man.
I can't make it stop. Okay, I think I got it.
And then number 3 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is it really?
Yep.
So really, Hocus Pocus is the most watched. I guess I said it at least.
You
so.
did, and you were like, it's not Hocus Pocus. And I'm like,
oh, I was too. I'm just over here going,
I just felt it wasn't. I just figured, it's not an obvious choice. I just figured it was something that I just wasn't thinking. Damn it. Come on, E.T., letting me down.
I know, I'm like, E.T.
Hey, Halloween is in E.T.
It is.
But the movie's not about Halloween. That just happens to be a very small part of it.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
movie's about an extraterrestrial.
We've all seen
Yes.
E.T. We know what it's about.
Okay. All right. Next question. What movie serial killer has an actual statue in his honor at the bottom of a real lake?
Oh my god, I know this one.
That is Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, it's Jason Voorhees. I know that for a fact.
Does either of you know where it is?
It is in. Oh, my gut wants to say it's in. For some reason, I want to say Minnesota.
That is correct.
Yeah, I didn't have a guess, but
Yep,
where it
Crosby,
was.
Minnesota, at the bottom of a mine pit, and nobody knows how it got there. No one's ever owned up
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, I read a thing about that one time.
Yep.
And it's pretty
All
deep,
right.
so it's like only experienced divers can get down there to.
Yep.
It's a pretty.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's a pretty
If
serious.
when I first saw it, like about a month ago, there's actually go on YouTube. There is a video
Yeah, it's
of
yeah,
someone that dove down to it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's wild. It's like in
All right.
the one movie, which one was? I can't remember which one it was, where he's at the chain at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
where he comes back to life. I think it's
That
6.
one is 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6.
No,
Yes.
is it? 6 is not the
Yeah.
one with Tommy
Yeah.
brings him back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
6 is the one where Tommy brings him back, and he gets put down at the bottom of the lake in that one.
Okay, you're talking
Yeah.
about the end. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
talking about. Okay, I got you. I see.
Yeah.
I was thinking. Some reason I was thinking at the beginning of the movie, but I get you.
Yeah.
That's where he is with that. That leads into the great one. Takes Manhattan.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, next question. How many Americans believe in ghosts?
Is it like I'm assuming it's like a percentage?
It's like a blank and blank.
Oh, like 1 in blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So I was just because I wanted to make sure I knew the format. Okay. So I would say 1 in 3 Americans believe in ghosts.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 1 in 5.
So close. It's 2 in 5 Americans. And actually, 1 in 5 claim that they have seen a ghost.
Oh.
Nice.
So let's go across the room here. Monica, you believe in ghosts?
Absolutely.
I know you do. Ike, you believe in ghosts?
I sure do.
Kayla, you believe in ghosts?
I do.
I do too. Okay.
So 4 of 4 of this
I
podcast.
So
thought
we're
that
4
number
of
would
4.
be higher, honestly.
Take that, America.
Yeah.
America.
I mean, it's a surprise that 4 out of 4 people who take part into a horror movie podcast believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Next up, where does the quote, double, double, toil and trouble come from?
Like the movie or whatever?
Yeah. From the work of art, because it's been several different formats of art.
Well, my gut, I don't know where it comes from or not, but my gut says it's the Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Isaac, Ike.
I mean, I feel like it is the Wizard of Oz, but like I don't want to guess the same thing he's guessing because I mean it makes sense. I'm pretty sure I remember the Wicked Witch saying that when she released the monkeys or whatever. But like I don't want to
Well,
steal his answer.
if that's what you think it is, then go
ahead. I would say it is the Wizard of Oz because you said multiple works and the Wizard of Oz has been remade like 100 million times. So
Well, it was originally a series of books. So
right, it was books and it's a musical and everything else. So I would say Wizard of Oz. That seems accurate.
Well, you are right. This is from a book that was also a play and a movie, several movies, but it is actually from Macbeth.
Really?
Yes. When they're around the cauldron, that's what they say. They say double, double, toil and trouble.
Huh. Interesting.
Well.
Yes.
Okay.
You both failed literature class in high school.
Well, I didn't end up a podcast host by getting a degree in literature.
You don't read podcasts
That's damn straight.
about movies. You don't read those either. This is not a book podcast.
That is accurate. That is accurate.
Okay. Next up. What was candy corn originally called?
I know this one. I know this one.
No, a little too bad you're not answering the question, right?
You're smart.
Candy corn. I have no guess, but I'm sure it was something weird. I'm sure it probably was made by like a British person who called it. This one's called the Bimby Bobby or some bullshit like that.
I would like to apologize to all of our British listeners and that let them all know that the slander of Ike does not portray all of the hosts on the show.
Listen. The British call Chinese food a Chinese like they're buying a Chinese person. So, I mean, they literally call, what is it? They have like stores where they go buy like mushy peas and sausage.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Anyways,
Dude, mushy peas are amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't like mushy peas, but I mean, you go to I will not slander the British anymore.
Answer the question.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that candy corn used to be called. I'm gonna say it used to be called like fondant bits or something like that.
Okay.
What is that?
Well, it reminds me of fondant, like the
Yeah.
icing that you put on cake. It's like
Yeah.
kind of chewy.
I'm gonna say that it has something to do with wax. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I don't know if it would just be I'm just gonna say it was called wax corn, I guess. I don't know.
So you both are incorrect. It was called chicken feed.
Yep.
Like I said, some fucking British person.
If you've lived on a farm, it looks like chicken feed.
Fair enough.
Well, of course,
Because
you
chicken
feed
feed
chicken
is
corn.
That makes sense.
I'm sorry, you didn't really have to spell that one out too much for us. We
I
got
know.
it.
All right.
How many questions we got left?
I'm on 7. So after this one, what, we have 6 more?
Yeah.
Man, I got to turn on a streak here. All right.
All right. What was the first horror movie to be nominated for an Academy Award?
Son of a. I know this. It is. Oh, God. I know this. I read this not too long ago. I think we actually mentioned this in an episode somewhere.
I think we
Fudge. You know what? I think I'm actually ooh, this is like, I don't know if this is right, but for some reason my gut is saying it was The Exorcist.
Okay. And Ike, what is yours? What does your gut say?
My gut says it was, let me get some of the bibbly bobblies, please. My gut says it was earlier. Because I don't think that the Academy Awards were. I mean, maybe they were. I don't know how old they are, but I don't think they were like as old as like Dracula, like Bela Lugosi era. But like I feel like Psycho could have gotten an Academy Award nomination. But I don't know if it was the first. But then you also have like, oh man, I'm gonna say Psycho. Or no, Alfred Hitchcock had other movies before then, like The Birds and Eraserhead, right? I'm gonna say it was The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Okay, so you think it was The Birds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I pulled this.
What?
I pulled this off of an IMDb,
Yes.
and what I have is wrong. Originally, the answer I put down was The Exorcist because it was nominated for 10, including Linda Blair. But then when Isaac said that, I just thought, wait a minute. He's right. It's Psycho, because Psycho was nominated for 4, and that would have been 1960.
But he didn't answer Psycho. So
No, I said the birds.
No, he said the birds, but it made me think of that. So I'm not sure how to go with this. But
if
the
you
issue
Google,
is, hold on. The issue is Psycho was not listed as a horror movie. It was a drama. So I think we're going to have to go with Exorcist, because
hell yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God, I think he would have ran in here and like smacked me if I had said that. But in a lot of ways, Isaac, you're right. Hitchcock did get nominated, but his movies weren't considered horror movies back then.
Fair enough. Hey, I had the spirit. It was just in the wrong place.
You totally did.
I get the spirit award on that one.
So we're officially tied 3-3 right now. Then
That is right.
We are.
so this is a fresh game with six questions left, right?
Anybody's
six
game.
Questions? All right, here we go.
Okay. What does it mean if you see a spider on Halloween?
I don't
Run
know.
the other way.
Let's see, a spider on Halloween. What does it mean? Well, I mean, there's a bunch of like superstitions around Halloween, and so I'm trying to think like, what does a spider represent? I mean, a spider. I mean, like a black cat, broken mirrors, stuff like that. That's bad luck. But if you see a spider on Halloween, I want to say it's like good luck. Like it's like something about abundance, because they have, they're kind of weird. So I don't know. That's what I would say. I would say it's like good luck or something in that ballpark.
Okay.
And as a follow-up question, how many legs does a spider have, Isaac?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, go ahead, Dave.
8 maybe? I don't know. Yeah, 8.
I am going to say that if you see a spider, my guess is that if you see a spider, then a witch is near.
Okay. So both are incorrect.
Okay.
Of course.
It actually is thought to be a loved one's spirit guarding the person who found the spider.
Really?
Really?
So
Okay.
a spooky spider on Halloween means that someone's watching over you.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
want you to know that if I see a spider, it means it's time for the exterminator.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. In the Friends episode, the one with the Halloween party, what memorable but not particularly spooky costumes do Ross and Chandler wear?
Well, Ross wears Spudnik,
Yeah.
and Chandler dresses as the big pink bunny. Or the
And
big
Isaac?
Obviously, I'm gonna steal his answer because that is true. I remember that they arm wrestled, and I remember them being dressed up as Spud, Nick, specifically Spud the potato.
Yeah.
And then of course the pink bunny. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to steal his answer.
Very good.
Although everybody keeps saying that Ross is dressed up as Dookie.
Duty.
That's true.
Or Duty, yeah.
All right.
Okay, next question. I feel like mine are harder. Neither of you guys have gotten my questions
But they're
yet.
good questions, though.
Yeah.
They are.
Think.
Okay. How much time did it take John Carpenter and Deborah Hill to write the screenplay for the original Halloween movie?
I've
Okay.
heard this before.
Is this in days, minutes, or hours? Can we get that hint?
Yeah, it's days.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Well, I at first I was thinking either it's going to be extremely long or extremely short. Can be like if we're within so many days. How about whoever's closest to it without going over, like Price is Right rules? Is that cool with you, Dave?
Sure.
Well, I'm just saying we got to get some points, man. All right.
God damn.
This we should save this for last so it can be the showdown.
Oh my God.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say 3 days.
Yeah. Man. It was short. I do remember. I'm pretty sure that I remember. So I'm actually gonna say 2 days.
It took approximately 10 days.
Oh well. Fuck. You and your goddamn rule.
All right. So that means Ike leads 5-4.
It was really 10 days for the script.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, I mean, I feel like that's a lot of time to write that movie.
I know.
It's a good movie, but not that complex, man. But anyways.
All right. Name the band that sang Pet Cemetery, which was originally for the cult
Seriously?
classic movie
Seriously?
with the same title.
That was the Ramones. Maybe I shouldn't sound so definitive with my answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I have no idea. He could be right. But I'm going to guess differently because I feel like AC/DC also has a song called Pet Cemetery.
All right. I is somewhat close. They did cover Pet Cemetery, but it was the Ramones who originally sang it.
Well,
Bada boo.
Again, Spirit Award.
Now, yeah, but the AC/DC did the music for Maximum Overdrive.
That is correct.
It is.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so we're tied up.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay, so this is the last question that I have.
Oh boy, here we are.
In what year will the next full moon appear on Halloween?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say 2025.
Okay.
And I will say.
Do we want to do the rules?
Yeah, I think
No.
Well, what about just the closest? Not closest without going over, but the closest on either side.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
God damn, y'all are killing me. So what did I say, 2025?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell, I'll say 2026.
Okay, so the answer is 2039.
Oh damn. So Dave's close.
Eat that shit, Ike! I'm winning!
I just
I
want
don't
you
think
to...
I've ever been leading in a trivia game.
And I just want to point out, though, Dave, that you used literally the Price is Right rules. You took the highest and then just added one.
You do what you gotta do, man. So I am up by one with one question remaining.
One question to go.
So the worst right now I can get is a draw.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What?
This is too much pressure. I don't know how to do this. Go ahead.
What are werewolves also called?
They're called, oh God, I hope I say it right. They're called lycanthropes.
Well, so I believe it's just lichens because lycanthropy or lycanthropes is like the actual illness. So I think it's just lichens.
Now I'm going to check because I have lycanthropes, but now that he said that.
Well, where's the basis from your information? Because I can tell you 100% without a shadow of a doubt in Supernatural, they call them lycanthropes.
Okay. Lichen is an abbreviation for lycanthrope. So, Kayla, what do we do? Oh, actually, if you both get it, Dave still wins.
True. So I think we both get it, but I think Dave took this one.
Woo!
I'm never going to hear the end of this.
Dave finally won a trivia game, and it's the Halloween one.
To be fair, Ike has pummeled Dave through the other horror trivia. So I think it's only fair that he gets this one.
All it takes is one thing to swing the momentum. So this starts my comeback.
Okay. Don't get too big for your britches.
Whitney, just enjoy the moment there, Miss. God, buzzkill.
How many has Isaac won? Just for the record.
I don't know, a bunch. Let me hold on here. I can tell you.
Did you stop keeping count? I mean, are you, at this point,
no.
Any that you are mathematically out of the equation?
No, there's still plenty of time, but
yeah.
Ike has won 4, I have won 0, and we have drawn at 3.
Nice.
I think you should include this one. I think you should include this one in the rankings because it's still trivia.
I will gladly include it in the rankings because I won. Everybody pause a moment while I type this into the history books.
Everybody hold your breath.
You know what? No one likes a smartass.
Oh, I'm allowed to breathe. I'm sorry.
Just not loudly into the mic.
I have asthma.
Yes, we know. We can hear your asthma. All right. Well, let me pause for a moment so I can get up and do my victory dance. And we'll come back and we'll close this out. Listen to Their Screams is now a Fangoria collaborator. Get 20% off your order at shop.fangoria.com by using the promo code LISTEN2SCREAMS at checkout. That is listen, the number 2, and screams. Or you can click the link in the show notes.
All right. So I have licked my wounds. Dave has done his victory dance.
I hope that
on.
is figuratively, not literally, licked your wounds, because that's kind of gross, dude.
Only Kayla knows. Only Kayla knows.
Yikes.
The
spookiest thing to happen this Halloween right there.
That's damn straight. That's damn straight. Well, what I can say now is that as we close the book on our Halloween special, thank you to Kayla and Monica for participating and coming up with the questions. Definitely it helps because, I'm not very good at coming up with questions. That's why we bought the trivia game. But yes, thank you, Monica and Kayla. Thank you, Kayla and Monica, for your amazing help on this episode. And for our listeners out there, if you want to see more of Kayla and Monica, comment on our posts.
What the hell, man?
I'm just saying.
It's like you're getting ready to plug in OnlyFans there. If you want to see more of Kayla and Monica, just... Lord.
Oh, Lord. Well, but seriously, though, I mean, if they do want to see more, they just got to let us know because...
Did we knock you for a loop by getting beat? Because you're like, thank you, Monica, Kayla. Thank you, Kayla and Monica. Thank you, Monica, Kayla. Thank you, Kayla and Monica. You're like stuck in an infinite loop here. This is getting healthy.
Anyways, comment on our stuff, share it, tweet it, follow us on social media, because as I always say, if you're not following and subscribing, you're a loser. Yeah, that's right. And next episode, Kayla and Monica will not be joining us, but the next episode coming out November 2nd will actually feature our official review of Five Nights at Freddy's. I know Kayla's actually really excited for that movie. We're going to go see it in the theaters in the best way possible. That's the best way to watch these movies. But yeah, that's where we're at. Any final comments from any of us that we want to say before we officially close the book on our Halloween special?
Monica, anything?
Thank you for having us. Thank you for not saying that we're a shit show this time.
This time.
I kept some of my thoughts to myself.
We do appreciate that. But seriously, happy Halloween to everybody. I hope it's spectacular.
Kayla?
Yeah, have a happy Halloween. And now, unfortunately, it's no longer spooky season, but it is now the Christmas season, and there's a lot of cool horror Christmas movies and Thanksgiving movies coming up that I'm excited to hear you guys review.
Yes.
Yes, Christmas season is the second best season of the year for me.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I call myself the fourth quarter guy, right? When we hit that, God, from whatever, October on, the whole rest of the year is just amazing.
It is.
October. You put our Halloween out on September 2nd.
Well, whatever. September on is.
And then he takes it down on November 1st and
puts up the Christmas.
Yeah. Before I wake up, he will have the Halloween down and the Christmas up. The only thing, hold on. The only thing that he doesn't do is the tree because he hates shaping it. So I shape the tree and then he decorates that.
That's because I suck every drop of marrow out of that holiday bone I can because I want to enjoy the full season. Fuck people that just do it for a day or two. Screw you. Tap into a little magic and joy. Quit being so dry and such assholes. Enjoy yourself a little bit.
I will definitely say that the last 3 months of the year is, well, all 12 months are amazing with you, Dave, but the last 3 months, between all of the cookies and the candy and the decorations, we have to, it's fun.
Yeah, and we didn't do a hot take on this one, but I do have this is a side note, right? It's related to this. Don't ask me what brought this up. I almost went into it earlier with the candy corn question. Fuck all you candy corn haters too, man. Candy corn is amazing. No, it's not. No, it is not fucking Reese Cups or anything like that. But candy corn's still good shit. There you
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
love candy corn.
the
Me too.
candy pumpkins, I do not
go.
like.
Yeah. No, that's a little too much.
Yeah, the fall mix, no. Screw that. Candy
Just
corn.
Straight up candy corn. In moderation. I can't do candy corn nonstop and whatever else. And again, candy corn is not as good as the other stuff. It's not up there, but it's still good. I hate people that completely hate. And Kayla's completely silent. Kayla, are you a candy corn hater?
No, I'm not. I do
Okay.
like candy corn.
Okay. Because I'm literally sitting here and she's not saying anything. And I'm like, okay, I just said, fuck you, candy corn haters. And she probably hates candy corn. I'm like, oh boy.
No, she likes candy corn. Actually, we
I
got
do.
some caramel apple candy corn
Yeah,
recently.
it's pretty
It's
good.
really good.
Oh, yes. Has everybody ever tried? I know Monica has. The caramel apple suckers.
Oh yes.
Oh, those
I
are
love
Ike's
those.
favorite.
I love
Those
those.
are the
Yeah.
best. Okay. All right. Let's finish this out and close because I need candy now.
All right.
Monica, grab me a costume. I'm going trick or treating.
I got you covered.
All right. Well, I'll let Dave do the official closeout, but I do
Oh,
also
that's
want to
right.
say happy Halloween. Hope you guys are safe out there. And remember, if you see a man in a mask approaching your door, do not open the fucking door. All right.
And apparently, as we've learned, if you see a spider, give it a kiss because that's a loved one looking out for you.
That's right.
So be nice to that spider. If you smash it, you just killed Aunt Ethel. What the fuck, man? Come on. But wherever you go and whatever you do, be good, be safe, and have a happy Halloween, everybody.